Ever find yourself questioning the value of your daily grind or challenges? We've all been there, wondering if the struggle is really worth it. But here's the thing. Those challenges, that grind, it's not just a hurdle. It's a chisel, shaping us, refining us into the best versions of ourselves. Let's consider the story of Thomas Edison, the man responsible for the invention of the electric light bulb. Did you know he failed 1,000 times before he finally succeeded? Yet he never saw those attempts as failures. Instead, he viewed them as stepping stones towards his success. That was his grind, his daily struggle. And like Edison, we all have our own daily grind, our own battles. It might seem tough, sometimes impossible, but it's all part of the journey. It's about respecting the grind, understanding that it's shaping us, preparing us for success. Remember, your grind, your challenges, are not just obstacles. They are the steps towards your success. Have you ever considered what respecting the grind truly means? It's a phrase we often hear in the hustle culture, but let's dive deeper into it. Respecting the grind is about acknowledging the hard work and dedication that goes into achieving your goals. It's about understanding that success doesn't come overnight, but rather, it's a product of consistent effort, unwavering commitment, and sometimes countless failures. It's about recognizing that the journey to success is often long and arduous, and respecting that journey is just as important as the end goal itself. Let's consider some real-life examples of individuals who have shown respect for their grind and achieved remarkable success. Consider the case of the legendary athlete Michael Jordan. His success wasn't handed to him on a silver platter. He had to grind day in and day out, pushing his limits and never backing down. He respected his grind, and in return, he achieved an unparalleled level of success in basketball. Or think about J.K. Rowling, the mastermind behind the Harry Potter series. Before her books became a worldwide sensation, she faced numerous rejections and hardships. But she respected her grind, she believed in her story and continued to write, despite the odds. Today, her books have sold over 400 million copies worldwide, and she has become one of the wealthiest women in the world. These individuals didn't just work hard. They respected their grind. They understood the importance of perseverance, they embraced their failures, and they celebrated their small victories along the way. So, when we talk about respecting the grind, we're talking about acknowledging and honoring the journey. It's about recognizing that success is a process, not an event. It's about understanding that every step you take, every failure you encounter, and every small victory you achieve is a part of your grind. Respecting the grind isn't just about acknowledging your struggles, it's about celebrating them. It's about taking pride in your journey, no matter how tough it gets, and knowing that every step forward, no matter how small, is a step towards your success. Scene script. Persistence, ever considered its power? Let's dive into it. Imagine a person trying to move a giant boulder. It's not budging, no matter how hard they push. They could give up, walk away, and the boulder would remain. But instead, they dig their feet in, push harder, again and again. This, my friends, is persistence. And it can move mountains, or in this case, boulders. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He didn't invent the light bulb on his first try, or his second, or even his 100th. It took him more than 1,000 attempts to get it right. But he didn't see these as failures. He saw them as steps on the path to success. His persistence paid off, illuminating the world in a way never seen before. Or take J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. She was rejected by 12 publishing houses before one finally said yes. She didn't let the doors shut in her face deter her. She kept knocking, kept writing, kept believing in her story. Today, her books have sold over 400 million copies worldwide. These stories are not unique. They're echoed in the lives of countless individuals who've achieved great things. Their secret, persistence. It's the fuel that keeps them going when the road gets tough, and the destination seems far away. But persistence is not just about stubbornly sticking to a task. It's about adapting, learning, and growing along the way. It's about understanding that obstacles are not roadblocks, but stepping stones to greater heights. It's about embracing the journey, with all its ups and downs, twists and turns. So, whether you're pushing against a boulder, trying to invent the next big thing, or writing your masterpiece, remember the power of persistence. It's the force that keeps you moving forward, keeps you growing, and ultimately, leads you to success. Persistence is not just about sticking to the task, it's about embracing the journey. So, what does respecting the grind mean for you? In this journey we've shared today, We've delved into the heart of the daily grind, understood its value, and explored the power of persistence. We've recognized that respecting the grind isn't about glorifying struggle or hardship. It's about acknowledging the effort, the dedication, and the unwavering commitment required to reach our goals. It's about seeing the beauty in the journey, not just the destination. The daily grind, as we've discovered, is not a monotonous repetition of tasks. It's a continuous process of growth, learning, and self-discovery. It's the small steps we take every day, the choices we make, and the actions we perform that shape our lives and define our legacy. It's the sweat, the tears, and the sleepless nights that make the victories worthwhile. We've also explored the concept of respect in relation to the grind. Respect isn't just about admiration or deference, it's about understanding, acknowledging, and appreciating the effort that goes into the grind. It's about recognizing the sacrifices made, the challenges overcome, and the resilience shown in the face of adversity. It's about valuing the process as much as the result. And then, there's the power of persistence. It's the fuel that keeps us going when times are tough. It's the grit and tenacity that propels us forward, even when the odds are against us. Persistence is not just about stubbornly clinging to a goal, it's about continuously striving for improvement, relentlessly pursuing excellence, and unwaveringly believing in our capabilities. So, as we wrap up, I invite you to reflect on your own grind. What does it entail? What challenges have you overcome? How have you grown and what have you learned? And most importantly, how are you respecting your grind? Remember, it's not just about making it to the finish line, it's about respecting the journey. Your grind shapes your success.